passing display out there.
Well, just add another. Oh, how about that basketball fan?
Beautiful.
Wow. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Timeout called the Nets, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Well, especially, Steve, when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. I mean, that's a bad combination. Turning it over and then not defending.
Substitution here for the Clippers. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Jordan. Davis comes in for Blake Griffin. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Matt Barnes. And it's Farmar in for Chris Paul. And then for Brooklyn, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Lopez. Karolinko comes in for Johnson. And it's Anderson in for Bogdanovich. Now here is Jack. 6 points for him. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Glenn Davis suffered that broken bone to his foot towards the end of the 2013 season, and that motivated him to slim down. He got down to the lightest weight he'd been since 8th grade, believe it or not, and still one of the strongest players in the league.
Teletovic dishes to Jack. Pass to Teletovic. Got a piece of it. Elbow shot. Good as the jump shot falls. And it's 8 points now for Jack.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Farmar kicks to Hawes. There's Crawford with the three. Teletovic grabs the board.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Here's Plumlee. Uses both hands to slam it down. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan comes in for Mirza Teletovic, and Darren Williams is subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Now here's Crawford. He's got 9. Offensive rebound. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Farmar passes to Redick. The dish to Farmar. It's tipped. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
And both free throws good for Anderson. Plumlee with the steal. From half court, shot misses. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Nets lead by 7. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
The new season in the NBA rolls on. Al Jefferson and the Charlotte Hornets take on LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trail Blazers. It's the NBA next Tuesday night.
And a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision from Bogdanovich.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
Nets leading by 7. CP3 at point with Redick there at the backcourt. Griffin at the 4 with Pause at the 5. And it's Bullock in at small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
Williams dishes to Jordan. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Clippers trail by 11. Now here's Paul. There's the 3. That is good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
It's Williams with the drive. And close. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something, a double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
Shot's good from Hawes.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Now here's Williams. Johnson in the corner. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times, an easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Joe Johnson is also sometimes called ISO Joe because of his ability to produce buckets going one-on-one. There's nobody better in that situation in terms of creating a shot with ease and never shying away from the big moment.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Hawes. Barnes comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. The Nets also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Bogdanovich in for Andre Kirilenko. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
Then you talk about Johnson's ability to get his shot off. 6'7", huge frame for a two-guard. And with his ball handling ability, he can really create space for himself.
And Johnson's so smooth, Clark, but you know, Joe, his size and strength, sometimes it seems like he could do more to press the issue and draw foul.
Well, you know, I'm not going to be overly critical. This guy is terrific as a one-on-one isolation player. Used to average over 5 free throws a game, but that number has declined. But that may be more a function of him maturing in his career and picking his spots to be aggressive and not wanting to draw contact.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Williams against Crawford. Bogdanovich. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 6th assist on the night. Clippers trail by 7. Paul kicks to Jordan. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Johnson outside. On the wing, Williams from deep, and he gets it to go. Williams has got 11 in the second half.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Paul passes to Barnes. He's looking for Griffin and finds him from deep. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut back down to 7 after the points coming from Barnes.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Now here's Johnson. Nets passing it around. Here's Bogdanovich. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter. The Clippers running out of time. Here's Paul. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. For Brooklyn, they've gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Here's the feed to Barnes. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possible. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Yeah, and the game is literally hanging in the balance. So a play like that can become an igniter, a possible game changer.
And he's able to get it back. And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Lopez. And another shot. Shot is no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Outside Griffin. Dishes it to Barnes. Back to Griffin. Ball outside. A second chance effort. Here's Jordan, and finally they hit one. Now it's just a 3-point Nets lead.
Love the way he fought for that putback. You know, he's willing to put in a lot of hard work in this game, no doubt about that.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They lead by 3. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams. It's on target from the high post. Williams has got 19 points.
Wow, he is just on cruise control right now. He's been unstoppable.
Yeah, the defense doing its best, but he's been too much for him.
Crawford outside. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Johnson, a wide open look. They grabbed their own miss. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it to Jordan. He feeds it to Barnes. And the wide open shot from Paul. Paul missing again.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively. Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. The score is tied at 77. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Crawford against Williams. Poked away. Paul with the steal. Moving it up. Here's Crawford. Money!
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
Yeah, that could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
And Williams, here we go. And Griffin sends it back. Here's Paul. No good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Paul.